my idea for heating the high tunnel is to use these blue water barrels, fill them with water, and it'll absorb heat during the day and slowly radiate it off at night. And I got 7 barrels, well I got 8, but one's in my greenhouse, that worked really well. But when I went to fill them, I found out that 3 or 4 of them had holes in the bottom and leaked. So now we are cleaning them out, and we're going to patch these holes. So this one, just, I don't know if you can see it, right there, there's a little crack. My leaf is marking that. And this one has a big crack. So we're identifying where they are, cleaning them out. And then we got a patch, JB water weld, to hopefully fill these holes and make them watertight again. So we're gonna sand inside and outside. Are you supervising? All right, this is not a promotional video, but this is what we decided to use based on what plastics different water welding products work with. These barrels are made of high density polyethylene, so you want to make sure that you buy the right putty to fill the holes. Some don't work with the polyethylene very well. And it's like a putty, and it's kind of 2 different colors. I don't know, it's a little hard to see. It's kind of a little yellowish in the middle and white on the outside, and it stays good as long as they're not mixed. Once they're mixed, they start setting, and there's a 25-minute set time and an hour curing time. So we are going to take this out, rip a little piece off, knead it, and then press it into the hole. Alright, so this is what it looks like. And we're going to rip off a little piece of this.
Who's on?
Oh, a little plastic thing on the top. Okay. Well, that's probably all we need. Well, maybe a little piece. Alright, so now we just knead this. I don't see anything of 2 colors. Okay, now you can see the 2 different colors, the gray in the middle and the white around the edge that we're kneading together. It's a lot easier to see that when you cut it instead of just ripping it off. So we roughed up with sandpaper here where the crack is. You can see the crack there, that black part right there. So I just used part of that, like you would often do. This one has a much bigger crack in it. Putty for right there. That's probably not enough to do anything. This one's a big patch. Since all of our holes are basically cracks in the seam, I'm going to try to push this in through the crack and then smooth it on the other side. this out. Hopefully it'll adhere to the plastic in here. Oops, sorry. It said it didn't matter if the surface was wet. So let's hope that's true. This next one is much smaller. So I've filled this hole, and now I'm going to flip it over and do a little smoothing on the inside. Overnight, it got cold, and the one that was filled with water sucked in the top of the container. The one that has airspace is fine, so we need to leave a little airspace on the top of these when we fill them. So 3 of our 4 barrels were a fail, but it did just get it down to a drip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back inside, because I think the inside was the weakness, and I'm gonna put more putty, because I didn't really add much before. I just kind of smoothed out what came through. So I'm gonna add a good patch there and hope that that will take care of the problem. All right, 3rd try on the barrels. We got this plastic sticky tape stuff. I think it's some kind of Gorilla something. And we're gonna put a piece on the inside on each patch and the outside, because these 3 are still leaking. So we just patch the inside like that. And then we're going to do the outside as well. And there's the outside. There's rubberized tape on it. And we'll water test it again.